Hello and welcome to Trains in Vietnam. Today I'm at Key World Model World Live and I have decided to start at the Hornby magazine stand. So they got some challenges today here. So this is an engaged layout on show. So Hornby magazine does the Great Electric Show and they also done this show. So I thought we had to start to have a look around, and in a second I'm going to run over there because there's something really groovy I'm considering buying for myself. But I do like this layout. They also have Airfits Model World as one of their magazines, and then you've got to shunting puzzle, see how long you can take to shunt the train. But over here is what I wanted to show. If you've been following Peter Waterman's making track, this is a detached house. So I seriously think I'd get myself one of these. But what a good range of laser cut models. So that's the house, which look really groovy, and some brilliant models. So let's carry on wandering. So I've swapped to my mic because I have found something interesting. These are the UK departure boards. You've got big, you've got medium, and you've got travel size. These will show you the information from any UK train station, underground I believe, and some of the tram networks. So if you want to know what's coming from which station, really good. You can also see these on Peter Waterman making track, whereabouts it gives you information about what trains he got coming. So one day I want one of those big ones in my info layout room, but for the time being I have to just dream. So let's carry on wandering. So I have decided to annoy the chaps at Malcs Model because they decided to confuse me today. They got hardly any model railway stuff, but they do have some amazing models. It shows how well I look at their shop, as I didn't know about half of these. That boat's quite groovy. Good range of airbrush stuff. And look at these remote control vehicles. They're really cool. I have seen some of these bits before, but not all of it. So I know I always give them a shout out, but Malcs Model in Ilkeston, they're very good. They're my local model shop. They put up with me quite often. They haven't thrown me out yet, which surprises me. So here's some of the non-modern railway stuff. So let's explore. I love the paintwork.
Thank you. So we do, as the club, we do a competition every year just in memory of one of the members who passed away during sort of COVID lockdown. So the first year's competition was just building something, didn't matter what you built. So I built that as my competition entry. You had a plane, I can't remember what plane it was now. And then the second year we spun it up a little bit and everybody got that kit, and it was a case of you produce what you want doing, you know, so I just built the basic kit. Alex here did so like where it's built in the brickwork, just being used as a replacement turret. Others had it where it had been like taken over by the US Army and stuff like that. So we've done that, and then last year the competition theme was mint green, so just make something with mint green. So that was my entry. Other people, long story short, other people didn't get it finished in the end, but other people's ideas was, you know, having things with a flag with some mint green on it and things like this. And then this year our theme is the fastest. So
be honest, mate.
Take that as you will. Yep. You can, so long as you can argue that your entry is the fastest in some fashion, then it's a valid entry. So you know, it's just a bit of a laugh. It's have a bit of fun.
Because you were coming up with you were talking about ideas, and your wife said, "Oh, how about the fastest?" And we were like, "That's brilliant, because you can be the fastest whatever you want."
Yeah.
The fastest gun in the West, you know, Millennium Falcon can in there because it was the fastest to do the Kessel Run.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So it's just to be as fun as possible.
Yeah. Try and come up with a slightly different theme each year.
So I made a quick stop at my friends at DCC Concepts, and there's 3 new products. This one, anyone here have a Hornby sound chip? This is a plug and play Stay Alive. So you have a connector and it just plug and play with it. Then you've got these, which are an amazing new product. They are for analog points to make them digital, but they also can have inputs. So you can add the magnetic or infrared inputs, and then with some clever logic, you can have it to change the point for you. So either make sure the points are where you want, or you can do some interesting points changing. Then you've got this product. It's a DCC super panel, and this works with all NEC systems. So NEC for Agnes and all the other NEC systems, and all of these buttons can change not just functions, they can also do local functions. So you can have it so that you press button 42, that go and start up the sound on train 33, then after a moment it then sets it off, then it change a point, and then I'll do a few other bits. So this looked like an absolutely amazing thing. So if you want more information, contact the lovely people at DCC Concept. They are really good people, and if you want to see them, they have a lovely shop in settle. So let's carry on. So here I am at West Hill Wagon Work with the big announcement of the show. This is their new cantinery system. They have all kinds of bits you need, so overhead line equipment, additional equipment. You then have all the different types of masks, and more masks here, and more down here. You then have different track sizes and different kinds of connectors. So really interesting. Also, I must probably be told off of this, but you now got magnets on there, so you can just lift it off and put it back. These are held on with magnets, I believe. They're held on with magnets? Yes. Yep, they're held on with magnets, so if you need to get to your track, you can just remove it. And brilliant looking system. Shame I don't have cantinery, otherwise I'll be visiting them every weekend for more bits. So let's carry on. So I decided to chat rather than have atmospheric sound. These are working model boats, and they are absolutely amazing. You can see all the details. I personally like this lifeboat. I like the little details. It reminds me of the ones you see out on the shore. You then have a nice wooden lifeboat and a big modern lifeboat. Then we got some nice warships. That's quite good. Interesting boxes. Can't remember seeing matchbox like that for a very long time. That's a really nice boat. Look at all the little details. Must have taken ages. That's just amazing. Then you've got, what's that? That's a safety launch. A nice blue boat. That's look like another interesting boat. Oh, I like that tug. Wow, that's amazing. Look at all the little details. The rope, the bumpers, the radar with a radar warning, lights, absolutely amazing. So let's carry on. So my friends from Railex Buxton are here, and they're doing something slightly different today. They've been building this lovely Star Destroyer. And just look at this amazing detail. Absolutely amazing. So if you're thinking of visiting the show, it's the first weekend in July. So, and that's at Buxton. And this is an amazing model. And that's with the top on. Absolutely amazing detail. I'd hate to think how big this would be in real life. I reckon it would be bigger than this hole. So again, I'm on the microphone, so I can talk you through as there's not much sound here. So we've got Thunderbird 2, we've got the Alien, we've got an amazing police car with flashy lights. I'm not quite sure which movie that's from. You've got the first warp ship from Star Trek. You've got, I'm not sure. You've got this one, Battlestar Galactica. Then up here you've got a plane. Then you've got Batman's plane, Robocop, Batmobile, and I'm not quite sure. You then got some really lovely cars and things hidden over there. I missed that green alien. You got this amazing F1 car. Then we go into some scenes. This is amazing, all the details on this. Look like it's several modules, but look at that detail. Look at that rubbish underneath the bridge. Have a look at that train. This is just amazing detail. Then we've got a little fishing scene at the back there. A lovely tank. A nice little army scene. I love the rust effect on this car. That's just impressive. I think he must be saying, it was working last night. I don't know what's wrong with it now. Then you've got a bit of military model. Wow van. I love all the little rusty details. Then we've got an old-fashioned garage. A war scene. A dozer up for sale. Another war scene. Then there's another war scene. Nice battle scene. Then something which people to my channel would be more used to. A little model layout, engage. Then you've got some 3D printed models. Submarine. Amazing little snow scene. I like how you can see where about the tracks have been laid from it. That's impressive. Then you've got a little military scene. A few airplanes. Scale Electric. Actually, that's not actually Scale Electric. That's another brand of slick car. Is it Scale Electric? So we got that. Then we've got this gorgeous little scene there. Lovely boat. A dinosaur skull. More slot cars. Wow, look at the detail on that car. That paintwork is amazing. You've got the little scuff marks. It's absolutely gorgeous. A lovely little old Bentley and a warship. And then finally, Top Cat. This is absolutely amazing. There's a lot of amazing stuff here. I know I'm saying amazing a lot, but compared to what we normally see in the model railway world, there's a lot of little hints and tricks that we must be able to pick up from this.
Cold on me. Cold chips?
Not that short one.
Oh, sorry. Just done the inquiry from we can go out for all the stuff from.
Really? We went up there the other. You know, I said we went up to see Bachmann a few weeks ago. Yeah. We went out to Stackpole. Looked at the museum, I think.
Is it not far from here?
No, it's the other side of Kingsbury. The other side of Timber.
You can tell she's nearer the mothership.
Yeah.
Interesting that you've got the
That's the other thing here that I can't take the credit for. Somebody actually painted that for us. But it is stunning, isn't it? To be fair. I had it painted by accident. The whole of that back scene was just blue. Right. And some chap said to me, "Oh, that would look far better if you had clouds on it."
Yeah.
And I said, "I've had 3 goes at painting clouds, and it ain't come out well. And if you think of these clouds, you know, perfect." Dropped it down his house, and he said, "You know, no good having nice colour paints, it's going to look right." Get it.
Tell you what, past him, that's no 8.
Oh, yes, there is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I'll do that.
I'll give me a second and I'll talk you through it. It's a nice camera, and then I've got a gimbal, and then I've got a monopod so that I can actually let it down. As one problem I found with my first time taking the monopod for the gimbal out, was I spent a lot of time talking and it was really killing my hand, so I've got the monopod which I was using and just start the time then I can put it down and chat. Yeah, it does. I'm just going to... I have so many complaints about shakiness in my videos that I decided to get it. Yeah. I do videos most weeks, and I do live streams every Wednesday where I'm about to build kits. I'm not the best by any means, but I travel to quite a few shows. And this is my favourite show this year.
Advertising something that was 2 weeks ago, but now it's next year.
So we can have a quick look at what Bachmann have to offer as I do for outro. What a brilliant show. I should have put 2 days here. I've been enjoying all of other modelling aspects. This so far this year have been my favourite show of the year. And that's saying quite a bit, as we all know how many shows I do. Really well organised. I have deliberately missed out the 200-foot layout behind me because everyone else is going to be covering it. I want to try to spend my time looking at other things. But as I'm speaking, they're doing the record-breaking attempt. So this is a company that Bachmann owns or whatever, and they do some interesting bits. So surfacing, wheel, rolling road, track cutter, and a few other bits. So today they're demonstrating how to do static grass and a few other stuff, and making trees. I'm good at making a mess anyway. I do static grass at home.
Have a go. Come on, let's try it.
Okay, they're challenging me to
Put a little bit of the proper glue on there, not PVA.
yeah, definitely not
PVA.
PVAs.
Viscosity. Spread it out
And give it a good old
thinly.
squidge around in there.
Then you take your machine, your static grass machine, which in this case is our
Behind with your other hand.
static king. Switch it on.
And you're the one who do a mains adapter for it.
Like that. Yeah, this one's got the mains adapter, but it can use a battery power. Then you keep shaking until you can't see the white glue. Move that out of the way. Take that fella away. Tip it over, and there you have it.
Fair enough.
So yep.
Simple as that.
I will admit I do use one of your static grasses when I do lawns.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one it is, but it does a good effect for lawns.
Probably the 2mm, and then my famous
Oh yeah,
here
the vacuum is an absolute godsend.
is absolutely. We've been demonstrating all day, and we're still using more or less the same bag of grass because we can take it like that, take the top off our machine, and we can put that back in there and reuse it. Brilliant. It's also good for doing an adamant. Stand and deliver.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I carry on having a wander around, trying to avoid people. So we now got the buses. Loads of buses. Red bus, not red bus, red bus, red bus, red bus, green bus, red bus, green bus, red bus, yellow bus. So if I do quite a few different coloured buses. Ooh, brown bus. Then we've got the EFE rail. So you know I've got one of those. They got some interesting bits here. But it's both in OON and I believe they got some O bits, but I could be wrong. Now into their shiny new bits. So this is their Caen showing uncoupling. I want to know their magic here. I was trying to do the outro. I wonder if it's featuring our auto-release coupling system. So the moving fan. So this is the new Bachmann DCC system, which isn't quite out yet. But if we look here, the train's going to release its wagon, hopefully. You're going to release your wagon? There you go, it's shunted back, lifted it up, and off you go. That's an impressive little feature, and that's our Class 31. Then up here we've got more of our stuff. That's an interesting coloured loco. Then up here you've got the Class 69 samples, which look quite impressive. Then you've got the Class 25s, some nice steam locos. and then wagons and more trains. Now this is something I'm looking at. It's for Class 411 SEP. I actually like the 3-car one is for Southwest Train livery, and then you've got some coaches up here looking really good. Then we got the scale scene range, electric depot, narrow gauge, half scene. That station's quite nice. Then you've got the class 20s, which if I remember correctly, they're starting to add working lights to some of them. And the Deltics. Now to try to walk around without catching anyone. So we've done that. So this is the Pressy area, and there's a please try me, so let's go and see what that does. Ooh, that does stuff to the bridge. That's open for bridge. That's cool. So that must close the bridge. Letting me loose in one of these stands is mad. Aha, so this one does these doors. That's actually quite cool. And those doors there. That's a surface cradle. That's a depot which have some other stuff. Then we've got some new fences, which are quite cool. Then there's some magazines and some starter kits. These starter kits are always a good way to learn new things. I have tried some of these in the past. Thank you very much. Tried some of these in the past and they're really good. I've used that one. That's also quite good. I haven't done that, but I need to try that at some point. Rock making is quite impressive. Then we've got the scene, the water system on display. You can see that that's coloured. That's something I have struggled to do effect with, trying to make a waterfall, but that's quite impressive. So some quite nice bits here. So then you've got that there. I'm going around because somebody's doing stuff. Then you have got the just light system. Then you've got the roadway and water system. And then you've got the terrain system. This is woodland scenic. So you've got the polystyrene, you've got the plaster cloth, you've got the shaper sheet, you've got polystyrene risers, you have got trap bed. So these are old products that Woodland Scenery do. Then I wasn't planning to do such a long thing. That's the static grass up there. Then we're on the 009 section. And there's some nice stuff there. I hate to chip those tiny trains. And then you've got the new O gauge, narrow gauge, which if you want some information, go there. They have an announcement on Wednesday. So this is one of their groovy new trains, and they're ready to plonk buildings. Then you've got a bit of information and some lovely staff trying to avoid me because I'm talking to the camera. Then we've got the club stuff. If you have seen Peter Waterman layout, you might have seen that green wagon there. This is the new club wagon. You can buy that for quite a bit of money. Then you've got other bits which are collector club only, including the Fairley and some autobellices. Then you have got the more collector club stuff. So you've got the car wagon, and the N-gauge, and that finally take me to the end of this impromptu walk around the Bachmann stand. So what a brilliant show. Hopefully you're still listening. I've really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to it next year. I hope it go on next year. I did do quite a lot of non-model railway stuff. So thank you everybody for putting up with me, and I'll see you on Wednesday for my live stream. Thank you very much, Richard.